Guys, what's up? So, I haven't done any cold calling these last 2, 3 days, so that's kind of why I've been so quiet. What I've done though is send text messages to people in foreclosure. So, like I said, I have that deal closing on the 28th. Excited about that. I also have another deal under contract that forecloses on May 10th. Closing escrow is May 9th. I just got off the phone with a buyer and the seller, which I'll play those small clips right here. Uh, the initial phone call with the seller and the initial phone call with the buyer, I was actually in the car, so I didn't get the full conversation with the buyer recorded, but you can kind of see where we're at. I have about 4 buyers who really want to get their hands on this property, and each buyer wants something different. So this is a sub to or cash transaction, either or, because the seller is open to either or. I have it locked up as a sub to, and it could easily be converted into cash if they want to go that route. I have one buyer who, so this property, it's a property and then a piece of land, about an acre of land behind it, that are tied together on one mortgage. One buyer wants to make sure that the piece of land behind the property is included in the sale of the first one. So that's one buyer. Another buyer wants to negotiate the arrears because the arrears are about $50,000, and that the arrears being that high kind of makes the numbers of the deal a little foggy. So he wants to negotiate the arrears with the mortgage company to try to get them down. So that's what he wants. Then I have another one who wants to see the property first, have a conversation with their partner, and then go from there. They want to get in their contract right now to make sure that that happens. But I told them, I'm like, look, hey, this property forecloses on May 10th. I can't lock you up in a contract right now in hopes that you'll come through when I have all these other buyers who really want to get in the property. So I've been dealing with buyers and sellers, and also I spent all morning. I think I got there at like 7:30. I just got back. It's almost 3 o'clock at a Recycling Rutherford Earth Day booth. So they want me on the board of the Recycling Rutherford, and I've volunteered my time multiple times to help them out, be there for them, and I really enjoy it. So if you have any interest in recycling like I do, let me know, and I'll talk about that as well. Not in the videos, of course, because this is all about wholesaling, but that's what I've been doing. That's kind of why I haven't been making videos. But just watch this kind of recap of the few conversations I've been having, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I was just saying that piece of land, since it's tied to that mortgage, that piece of land will be foreclosing as well. So it might be in the best interest to include that in the initial sale.
Okay, that's fine.
Also too, would you be opposed to us having movers move your stuff into a storage facility in the meantime, and then allowing you to get your stuff from a storage facility just so the house isn't sitting for an extra 4 months? We would pay movers to come in and pack up everything and put it into a storage facility for you.
Well, I can't do that right now. I'm right in the middle of the season. I've got some big events coming up.
Yeah. Do you need anything from the house? I'm saying we would have movers actually come in and do it, so you wouldn't have to do anything.
Okay. Let me think about that. I'm in the middle of an event right now, and that's a stressful decision for me.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Just let me. And then also my last question is, how could we gain access to the property? We'll be going down there a few times. Is there a way that we could get in, or do we have to just hire a locksmith?
Let me think about that. Give me a couple of days to think about that. I can get you in. Let me finish this event because I'm going to be going home right after this.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Just give that key situation a look at the land to see kind of what you would let the land go for. I think the land valued right now, the ARV is about 20 grand. So we wouldn't be close to that, but that's kind of the price. it's gonna get foreclosed on anyway. So it really just depends on what you want to do, and then see about how you feel about us having movers move your stuff for you, just to kind of take the load off you from going in and packing up a whole house. We'd actually pay movers to do all that for you.
Well, my expectation was I was just going to stay in there until like the August time frame so I could finish out this season, because I've got some overseas stuff that I'm going to be doing in July. Excuse me, 1st of July, the pre-worlds. So anyway, let me finish this event right here, right now, because we got Kyler Murray on here. We got the red and white game.
Yeah.
And I got to get back out here.
Do your thing and give me a call. And if you could, give me a call tonight when you have the time. Just let me know, and then in a few days, let's make a final decision and kind of move forward.
Okay, sounds good.
John, I really appreciate it.
All righty, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Zach. So I just got off the phone with the seller. He's actually he's reffing right now, so he didn't have time. But I brought up having some movers move his stuff for him. And he said, let him think about it, because he was under the impression that he would have until August. He has some stuff to do overseas, so he's not sure how he feels about that initially. Also, the piece of land behind him, that's also tied in with the mortgage, so that'll be foreclosing as well. He'll give me a decision on that the next time we speak. And then I asked him about providing us a key, or if I just have to hire a locksmith. And he said, I can get you in there, but just give me some time, let him finish what he's doing now, and then we'll talk soon. So I just wanted to update you. Those were the 3 questions and highlights of our conversation, and that's where it sits right now. I also have the reinstatement and the payoff already ordered through the mortgage. I should be receiving that early next week.
Okay, cool.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep you up to date, my man.
All right, sweet.
All right, bye-bye.